everybody, welcome back to Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Oh, bellboy! Still there? A week later?
Time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May.
Tangoing?
That's what I was reading. I was like, what is that word? What is that word? What is that word? Tango. In court.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my gosh.
I knew it was either gonna make us hide and make a big deal out of it, or that was gonna be it. And it had to be it. That's perfect. Yes. Okay.
Alright, guys.
Let's keep going.
September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1.
Ding. Yeah. Santa?
Oh, yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Ms. Maya Fey. This is, you have to be him.
I have to be him. Ooh. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I have no idea what to make
Have fun with that. I like that.
He looks like a vampire.
Yes.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Does that hurt at all?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Oh yeah, we've heard this guy's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Well, this will be fun.
Yeah.
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. I don't remember what I do for him ever. If I'm not doing it back to back, I don't know what it sounds like.
Let me play your original one for you.
It changed throughout that episode is my problem.
Kind of. It was pretty similar, though.
Sir.
Nice.
My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Was he in the military? Detective
Maybe.
Gumshoe. Please, describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain.
There's a voice that Leslie Knope does in an episode of Parks and Rec, and I can't remember what it is, but you sound so much like it. Like, there was a
Yeah, I know what you're talking
No,
about.
it's the episode where they're doing the campaign commercial, and he's like, in a world. That's what it sounds like to me.
In a
it's
world.
Perfect.
Alright, cool. There's a floor map. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir.
Really?
The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hands, sir.
No. I mean, it could, but...
I guess.
The death was instantaneous from the blunt force trauma. She didn't die from a loss of blood. That's what it says in the murder, like the autopsy report thing. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record.
Okay, cool. Now, detective.
Love it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Oh, it's the testimony. Cool.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what?
Whatever testimony he just gave!
Inconsistency. I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony.
Well, Katie
except
did,
the
though.
glaring one. Whoosh. Smack! Hey! Maya just threw something at me.
What?
What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong.
Alright.
It worked lots of times.
Alright.
Huh. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks.
Sneaky lawyerly ways.
Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. I know what I'm trying to... Well,
As soon as the phone call came, okay.
sorry, I'm just... because we've already heard it.
Yeah.
The defendant and the lawyer immediately arrested her. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Incorrect. At the very moment of the murder. Hold it! Hold on, just 1 second.
Yeah? That's me!
I'm on the stand! If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it. You did say it.
You did say it.
Oh, I didn't click that. It just went boom, boom, boom. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal!
She's pink.
Yeah, she is pink. Well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Dude,
That's why you do it. Where did you go to law
how
school?
did you become a lawyer? The wrong key.
Yes.
Gah!
Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
What?
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. She couldn't have died from direct blunt force trauma.
If she wrote that note, right?
Right, so she would have actually had to have died from blood loss. So that part does make sense. Yeah, so she couldn't have written that.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense because I didn't remember what the autopsy report said.
I know. I remember looking at that earlier, and because I remember being so astounded that she was killed by just a pop.
Yeah.
Like that takes so much power.
Like you can knock somebody out, but to kill them.
But to kill them that fast,
Yeah.
and have it be like a person, not like a car accident, like you hit something and boom, you're dead. Like that's intense.
Oh, also, there was blood found on the victim's finger!
Oh my god.
Ah!
You got so much louder.
Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Okay, then we can present the autopsy report.
Exactly.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
Because I'm an idiot. I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination.
Alright, found the scene, found the memo written. The word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. The blood was found in the victim's finger before she died. Nope, wrong.
No, incorrect. Tab. Okay.
Objection!
Detective Gumshoe! There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it?
Come on, dude.
Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
The murderer. You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object.
Yep.
She died immediately.
But...
No butting your way out of this one, detective.
Got him.
Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
No, they wouldn't have had the time.
No.
They couldn't make it for anybody.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
Uh-oh. When?
I don't remember.
Day after.
Do they date the things when we have them in our evidence locker? I don't know when we got it. I would say...
I'd say the
it was-
next day.
Yeah, I would say it was the next day, but I don't remember specifically. Every other piece we've gotten from that was on the day after. Day after? That's what we're going for?
I'm going day after.
Okay.
It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being...
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Death was almost immediate, due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way!
That's not fair. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. He vowed! That is all. Oh my god!
Oh!
My god!
I see.
Wild.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
Oh my god. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked.
You just bowed in a courtroom.
You're also wearing a conductor's uniform. Something you want to say? The detective's a sham? You're a sham? Or
I'm a sham! You're a sham.
You're a sham. Yeah, go for it. What other option do we really have?
Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks in the prosecution.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Died from a blow by a blunt object may have lived for several minutes. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Oh my god.
He's still bowing.
Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? I was gonna say that too.
Yeah. I can't wait to jump back and forth from his voice to her voice.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. It's worse from behind.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd.
I don't love her.
The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes,
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Gross. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy.
I hate everything I say as her. It makes me feel icky.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
What did I see?
What did you see, you liar?
What did I see?
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
I can't stand her.
I know, she's the worst. I ick. Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony.
I'm glad your ears were open and your eyes were not.
I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Uh-huh.
I tried really hard to interrupt myself. Yes, Mr. Wright.
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Judge.
Sir! You are a man of the law! Uphold it and nothing else!
Whoa.
Go.
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not?
Oh my God.
Understudy.
Yeah.
You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults and perfectly good testimonies.
Cowardly!
Yeah, the being a good lawyer thing.
Hey, how dare you!
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yeah!
Both of us are like, yeah, I will! That's
I'll
what I'm
gladly
here for!
proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to.
Yeah.
She has to have some weakness.
Oh, she do.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Alright, she does her whole thing.
We still have her wiretap.
Looked out of the window at 9 o'clock at night, and then I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. I have a question.
Yeah.
With our evidence, we have the recorded phone call between Maya and Mia, and she says when she's going to meet her. Do you remember when that was? Because she
No.
said she saw this about 9 o'clock at night. What do you want from me? Thinker statue, papers, evidence.
See you tonight at 9.
Okay. I saw a woman with long hair.
I went backwards.
Oh, sorry. It was like 9 at night. Looked out the window. So it was around the right time. There's nothing wrong with that. Saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
It was the girl sitting in the chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away.
Can we ask more about that?
We can maybe press about that. Because I'm curious. Because the light stand was there. Let's press.
Yeah. I want to find out more.
She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack.
Please continue your testimony.
That was it.
Okay. Got up to her and hit her.
I'm just gonna keep pressing. How did you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique.
No, she didn't.
And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
She has a point.
I question the testimony. You don't know that.
Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks!
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that...
You saw nothing. Or you're lying.
I think she's actively lying.
Okay, go for it.
Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? With your horrifying cat eyes?
She does get weird looking.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique.
Oh.
That's true. Oh, her eye twitched. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. She's sitting next to me. She's a total freak. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
Yeah, Phoenix!
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe.
Indeed he did.
What do you say to that, Miss May?
Rawr! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer?
I want to do like the TikTok noise.
I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be good. I promise.
I can't say that.
I know.
I don't want to.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her.
Hard evidence.
Hard evidence.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right.
Incorrect.
Nope.
Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her.
Oh.
And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. That kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? See?
You're wrong.
She didn't run that way because she would have hit the lamp at some point and then it would have fallen over and that's why it's broken. And if she dodged to the right, then the lamp was on the left and that's a big problem.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning.
She has derailed though.
She has.
Please begin the cross-examination. You know, if you feel like it.
Objection!
Objection! Almost.
Evidence!
Here. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
Yeah!
How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related?
They aren't, are they?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations.
Oh, dang.
What? I don't think that won me any points with the judge.
Do we have to present the evidence?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Didn't I?
Did you present the diagram?
No. That's a good point.
What
Maybe
did
I
you
have to present that.
Let's look at that diagram real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's try it. Who cares?
We could get a second strike and we could end up getting Maya in jail.
We have a few strikes. We have a few strikes to go.
Okay. I scared. But it makes sense.
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Oh, really? Okay.
That button. When did we get that button in our inventory? I'm not saying present it right now.
The attorney
I
badge?
can't remember. Is that what it is?
The yellow thing?
Okay.
The girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. How does she know this? How does she know it's a clock? Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Yeah, your first one, your only one.
Yeah.
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now.
Okay.
Am I an idiot? Let's just press this.
Okay.
Is that right as in your right as you looked from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Can we press that?
I'm just pressing everything, man.
Yeah.
How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes.
That's what she was wearing.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, and her hair was all done up in a bun.
What happened then?
She hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did.
Hold it.
Where did this weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
That clock. Yeah.
Her previous testimony must have been what Edgeworth wanted her to say. So this was the testimony in her own words? Time to press and squeeze the truth out of her. Figuratively, of course. So you saw me then, too?
Of course! I'd remember that spiky hair anywhere.
Spiky?
I mean,
Dude,
you
it's
got
all
wings.
spikes.
The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense
Yeah,
attorney.
his spiky hair is awesome.
Oh, was I bad? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Very well. Continue.
Victim, woman dodged the first attack and ran off. Right.
I already pressed this, I
I
forgot
think
that.
so.
I pressed that. I said that, right?
You did press that.
one.
You did.
And I pressed that one.
What did she say in her previous testimony that's different? Other than just not mentioning the clothing. I guess that's where I'm lost. I don't understand.
Don't know.
We might be stupid. You pressed that for sure. That. Did you press that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you saw me, spiky hair.
There's 2 times where she says, I did see everything. We can't present that wiretap, can we? Because we went in and got it. Like, and we weren't supposed to be there.
I was gonna say, this is not admissible in court.
No.
But let me try something. Did I try to present the thinker?
No.
Okay. The music stopped. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. I knew that there was something there. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it.
Okay.
Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Order! Order.
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Ooh!
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Not trivial.
Yes. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
What? No.
The questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before.
Heck yeah.
Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Nice.
Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it. Say the time.
How many people know that clocks speak? So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No! Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
I don't think you're satisfied.
No.
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because...
It couldn't have rung. The batteries were out of it.
Yeah, the mechanism was out of it. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang.
It's broken.
It's empty.
No, it's not. There were papers in there.
Yeah, but
But it
it's
doesn't have
missing
the
its
stuff in it.
clockwork. Yeah. That clock is missing its clockwork.
Ooh, 3 bangs.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look, right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
it is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
Nice.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Twitch, twitch.
I knew she was gonna get mad. Well, Miss May.
Not today.
Tisk tisk.
Ah,
Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
but at least I didn't freaking bow. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however.
Oh, gosh.
Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That is a good point.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
Okay.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, I know how to...
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Yes!
Ho ho, impossible, of course.
Not.
The phone call.
I have proof.
Dun, dun, dun.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Take that! Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Maya goes tee hee.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Everyone gets all excited.
Order! Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Yeah, well, your second autopsy report wasn't brought to mine.
True.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it?
The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
Ooh.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry.
September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep.
Nice.
Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded,
Yeah!
which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel.
Yeah!
Woo! Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense.
Mary Beth made that.
Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Indeed we do. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Yeah!
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that would prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
Made by, yeah,
Yeah.
it's just the evidence. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Yeah, man.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Not gifts. Sometimes. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Oh!
Oh, excuse is not on sale today.
Oh my gosh!
Girl,
Whoa!
her hearts are upside down.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter anymore, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa!
Why does she hate her?
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
That's
This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Whoa, silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did.
Scary.
Yeah, she's a nut job.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Whoa. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
He's a nut job.
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because...
You had heard about it. The wiretap?
Yeah. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor.
That is a correct,
That is correct. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Despite the fact that it's probably not really admissible.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Yay!
Have a look at this.
That?
I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. I thought he was gonna say, please explain why you were in Miss May's room.
I know. Please explain. Please
Miss
explain.
April May, you were tapping the victim, Ms. Mia Fay's phone, were you not?
Whoa!
Yeah, I was gonna say, Edric is gonna be like, dude.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
Except that it's not.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap,
Samesies.
after she clearly just went absolutely off the wall.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Speaking deep gives you the yawns.
Uh-huh.
You're opening up the back of your throat, and I'm not tired, but I'm yawning.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone?
Yes.
Can you prove that? I think not!
Oh yeah? I think I can! It's simple!
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is the same conversation that we just heard!
To.
I present the defendant's cell phone again.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me.
Again? What's it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time.
Oh.
Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation.
Sure did.
That's how you knew the Thinker was a clock.
Sure did.
Am I wrong?
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
It's not. It's proof.
It's facts.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you?
She looks
The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer!
I love that that's an insult.
I know, right? Yes, my profession. It's no fair! All of you ganging up on me like that! Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now.
Oh my gosh.
Now to deal the final blow.
Why the wiretap? Yeah.
Because she didn't do it.
Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to?
Literally, yes.
Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
Gah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
Fair. Very fair.
Honestly.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point.
He does have a point.
Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
That one really gets me because it's so down.
I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
How the heck is she gonna do that?
Let's find out
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah. Prove.
Well, guys, we're gonna end this part here because this is a heated up case.
Yeah.
It's very intense right now.
These are exhausting because of how involved they are
They're
with the gameplay.
so interesting though. I love this.
Yeah, they're fun.
But yeah, we are going to end this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed that part. Please, if you did, leave a like, comment what you enjoyed the most about this episode, and subscribe to the channel so that you can see when we upload new things. And if you want to be right on time for our uploads, ring that bell to get notified. But we'll see you next time.
Bye!
Jackson!